Councillor Andrew Johnson, the leader of Harlow Conservatives. Firstly, since the pandemic broke, how has life changed for you?
Considerably, Michael. I'm a shielded patient. I had a kidney transplant just over 2 years ago. My mum very kindly donated a kidney to me. So I'm one of these people that's not supposed to leave the house at all, although I'm allowed in my garden. And I've had to be very careful at the beginning with my wife and daughter, not being near them in the house until they had passed the 14 days. They've committed to shielding with me whilst they can. My wife is teaching remotely and my daughter learning remotely at the moment. So we're relying on delivery services. Fortunately, the government's list passed me to a number of supermarkets that are willing to deliver, and a number of other local organisations, dairy and a butcher's, deliver. So my life is within the confines of my property at the moment. I'm managing to work full-time, both for work at the hospital. I work for Adam Brooks, and do all my work remotely on the telephone and via computer. A number of meetings online, a number of telephone calls, and also with council work, taking calls, still talking to constituents, still busy talking to people via Facebook and social media and things like that as well. So it's a very different life to what it was just over a month ago.
And so has that taken a lot of adjusting? Because some people, I work from this. I've been working from this desk that I'm at for 12 years. And working from home. I know. Yeah, one day I'll get it right. But has it been an adjustment?
Yeah, it really has. Working from home always has its advantages. If you do it a day a week or something, trying to get in the mindset of never leaving your front door for over a month and knowing you've got a couple of months still to go really does take some mental preparation. I've had to make sure I've kept myself busy in the garden as well, planting some vegetables. I've made sure to make phone calls in the evening to check in with friends and family and make sure I'm taking some time to just me time away from the family, time up in my shed at the end of my garden, time in the bedroom on my own. And I've had to make sure that there's a clear workspace in the house and a clear social space in the house as well.
So politics, you've been able to continue your day-to-day as a local ward councillor and then also as a leader of the Conservatives in Harlow?
Yes, although work has changed. So, I'm catching up with the Chief Executive a couple of times a week and then texting him and talking to him in between those catch-ups about what's going on. Obviously, council meetings aren't happening at the moment, but we're still providing a scrutiny function, reading the reports, making sure we're making comments into the Chief Executive and his senior officer team about some of the biggest decisions that are facing the town at the moment. Fortunately, right now, there should have been an election period that's now been postponed for a year, so the council wasn't as busy as it is at certain points of the year. From a ward councillor thing, still very busy, still talking to my residents in Church Langley, but it's a different sort of conversation. I'm helping people find deliveries. I'm helping coordinate getting stuff dropped between different people's doorsteps, and just making sure mental health of people is not suffering dramatically at the moment, and signposting people in need to the different services that are available in the town. We've got some wonderful charities, voluntary organisations and groups that are helping out, and being able to push people in the right direction to get the help that they need is really helpful.
Are you pleased the way that the agencies in Harlow have come together, not only from the council and the politicians, but also those organisations? I'll just name check three. There are many more, like Rainbow Services at Harlow Food Bank, like Streets to Homes. Does that impress you?
Yeah, absolutely, and particularly Rainbow. Gemma at Rainbow has been superb. And you've seen new organisations springing up as well. We had a group that sprung up at the very beginning in Church Langley that then spread to the town, and that's been passed over a lot to what's now the community hub, with the council leading on that and with Rainbow Services leading on delivery. But you've also got the Royal Voluntary Service. My biggest shame is that obviously as a shielded patient I've not been able to attend some of the meetings about this. I've left that to my deputy Joel Charles, who's been very active with a lot of those community groups, and has been himself delivering medicines and food to people's door and things. So yeah, I think the community response has been brilliant from those organisations, but also the faith groups that I've seen, and businesses that have stepped into the breach to help out, be it the Onga Dairies offering free deliveries and foods to certain people, or Mo at the Garden of India offering free food and delivery services to those in most need, and church groups and the Muslim faith and the Jewish faith all pitching in together. That's been really lovely. And then there's also, Michael, a feel of community around the place that has been sadly missing in a lot of places for a long time. Now, Harlow's always had a special community and has always outshone other places for community. But even now, I watch my Church Langley Facebook page and see all the people saying, oh, I'm going to the shops. Does anyone who's shielding or isolating need anything? Or people are sharing stuff on the doorstep. Oh, someone needs flour to do some baking with their daughter. Someone round the corner drops it to their front door. I just think there's a lovely feeling of community at the moment in this town.
Are you worried for businesses for now and the future? Do you worry at all?
Worried? How do you mean?
In that, business with the lockdown, businesses that are closed, do you worry that they may not come back?
I think there will be some casualties, very sadly, for business. I think the government's put in place an unprecedented level of support for them, and we just need to make sure now that people are accessing those. The government gave Harlow Council £11 million to distribute to businesses the other day, and nearly £4 million already gone out the door. So that money is flowing from government down. Need to make sure the banks are stepping up and making sure they're allowing people to access loans appropriately and not being punitive to them. We need to make sure that the measures that Richie is putting in, get to the people on the ground. There'll always be teething problems with that, but it does look like the money is starting to flow, and I hope as many businesses can ride this out as possible.
But do you, in the end, back obviously, naturally, you want to emphasise the government message of stay home, protect the NHS and save lives. I mean, finally, that's enforced.
Absolutely. And I think, to be fair, the majority of Harlow very much are backing the government message of doing that. They are staying at home. They are protecting the NHS. Harlow's hospital is obviously one of the ones that's under pressure in the east of England, and we just need to make sure that we keep staying at home. It's going to start getting a bit more difficult in the next couple of weeks, particularly as the weather's getting better and people are seeing that curve starting to flatten. But, that message needs to stay strong with people, to just keep staying in as much as possible and not to go out and socialise, just to stay indoors, do something a bit different.
And when does your your period you've got to stay at home, when does that finish?
Well, I'm unsure. I was told it was for at least 12 weeks I have to shield for. So there's a number of people around Harlow in my situation, either transplant patients or immunopressed patients or people on chemotherapy and things like that. And we've been told at least 12 weeks now. I've been shielding for about 33, I think today's 33 or 34, day 34. But I started a week before everyone else. I could see what was coming, and my job were very good at getting me home and allowing me to work from home. So I took the decision to stay in early. But yeah, there's still potentially quite a long way to go. Obviously, the quicker we deal with this, the quicker more people stay at home, the quicker we stop the spread, then the quicker patients like myself and others will be able to maybe go out to the shops and maybe go out and for a walk in the open air.